have just some really quick announcements about things that are going to happen this fall, this spring, that have not been announced so far. First, on March the 1st, we are going to have the unveiling of an exhibition called the State Department Collection at the College of Art. And we will have with us speaking on that occasion about diplomacy, international relations, and art and culture, Tom Pickering. Tom Pickering has been ambassador to more countries than any other living American. He's been ambassador to India, he's been ambassador to Jordan, he's been ambassador to Israel, he's been ambassador to El Salvador. I'm missing two other countries. He's been ambassador to the United Nations, he's been Director General of the U.S. Foreign Service. He's now retired, but he's received the Medal of Freedom. He's considered the greatest living American diplomat. He is the person you may remember that with Admiral Mullins, who's just stepped down as head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, was asked to come in and do a study of what happened to security in Benghazi. So that's where you have most recently heard the name of Tom Pickering. He will be here to keynote that evening an address prior to the opening of this exhibition. This exhibition is really an incredible exhibition. I think some of you know that we received incredible treasures at our university. Professor Jacobson, who was the head of the art museum at the time, had an incredible eye. We put together a collection of art to have it travel abroad, representing the culture of the United States at the time. This was during a period of time in which there was an anti-communist fervor in the country, led by people like Senator Joe McCarthy and others who wanted everything censored, anything produced by anybody who was a suspected communist, and of course he reeled off a whole list of suspected communists, many of whom turned out not to be communists. But the art collection was said to have been painted by a number of people whose political views were suspect. And so there was a decision made, we can no longer send this art abroad, we must get rid of this art collection. So it was sold at auction as war surplus. And that is when we obtained several incredible works of art. For example, over in the Art Museum, and some of you have seen it, it's a rather small painting by Georgia O'Keeffe. She was one of the painters in this group. Ben Shahn was another. There were several other. Hopper was another one. The Hopper alone, which we bought for $75 at war surplus, has been appraised at $2.5 million during the recent expansion of the university. The O'Keeffe we purchased for $25. I don't need to tell you that O'Keeffe's are going a little more than for that at auction these days. We have Professor Jacobson to thank for that. And I guess sort of indirectly we have people like Joe McCarthy and their intolerance, which forced the sale that allowed some of it to come to the University of Oklahoma. But this will be the first time. Some of it went other places, the University of Georgia and other places. And this will be the first time the whole collection, which was dispersed, we perhaps were able to get about a fourth of it for the University of Oklahoma. It will all be brought back together and it'll be open. And Ambassador Pickering will be here on the 1st of March